All right. So this is I had to review this one. You gotta be careful out here, man. You got a lot of dudes who in love with some fiends. They in love with the crackheads. They in love with the fentanyl head, crackhead. But the dude ain't. He's not ashamed of his. So we're gonna let Anton talk about it. Let's go.
Yeah, when I first met her, which was like the end of August, beginning of September.
Oh.
But my name is Richard, I'm 30. And what got me out here is 30. I was on my way to work. And I run into a nice, pretty girl out here.
On my way to work.
How we linked up is I was walking. I don't need to go into full details with that, but pretty much I was walking, seeing her. I was like, damn, you too pretty, guy. What you doing out here, Ma? And then she started talking to me. We had a conversation, had a spark. I mean, like I don't use, but turns out that, she did her little choosing of her drug, and we just was talking and stuff like that. Went on a date with her, and from there, I just ended up liking her a lot, so it grew from there. And I started coming out here every day, as I'm going to work, checking on her before I go to work and after I get off in the morning. So, what else?
Yeah, So you checking on her, and now you're out here. What's your situation right now?
All right, because I stayed out here with her for a few days, just to make sure she's good, because they rob out here, rob the female, leech out the females and stuff, steal from them. A lot of stuff that goes on out here that I noticed, and I'm like, damn, this is a new world. It's a different world out here. Seriously, it's different. And I just wanted to be like a security, like her protector out here. So I stayed out here a few days. I had a spot to stay with my uncle up north, but I was gone for like 5 days. So my uncle ended up saying, you know what, you had somewhere to go pretty much. It's on the third. He don't like her. She was able to come on my spot a few times. I'm paying my uncle rent. He decided that he didn't want her to come over anymore, so then I started coming out here. After a while, I ended up becoming homeless. So now I just stay from time to time at my brother's house, or I'm out here. But I do not.
This is the wildest thing that I've seen on the internet probably this year. So wait a minute, let me paint this picture for you guys. I'm sorry. You gotta give me a second. Because this is sad and stupid and dumb and ignorant all at the same time. So you was on your way to work. You seen a fiend, right? You seen somebody that was out off their rocker. You decide that you want to shoot your shot for a person that is homeless on the street and is out of their mind. You fall in love, you take them on a date, obviously you bust them down, and so now you homeless and you choose to live on the street because you wanted to get yourself involved with somebody that you should have never been involved with in the first place. What are we doing? Ladies, we got fiends getting boyfriends out here. Y'all saying that y'all can't find a man, and you got this woman that's out here falling over herself, leaning over. This man decided to go ahead and be homeless with this woman, and y'all are telling me that y'all can't even find a man. Where are the men? They don't exist. This guy seen this chick toe up on the way to work, and he decided that he wanted to get himself involved with it. This is insane.
He wanted to protect her.
I use drugs. I mean, it smell good. It looks good, but I never would do it. It's mind over matter. But
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. You're never gonna convince me. Absolutely, I don't believe him. What is he doing out there? What is he doing out there?
What else you wanted to know? All right.
So, even though you don't use drugs, does you get tempted, being that the other half do? Does it make you tempted to try it?
Yeah, I get curious sometimes. I ask her, about it, but she won't allow it though. You know what I'm saying? She don't. But sometimes I look at it like it's a joke. That's what she do hate about, She's like, no, this is serious, and because of her past situation, she didn't want me to go down the same path, I did ask her a couple times. But
Well, how do y'all support her habit?
Honestly, I work, so I'll give her some money, or she hustle for hers. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle for her.
How does that make you feel? Does that bother you at all?
Honestly, since how I met her, it don't bother me because that's how she was living before I actually met her. So I had to accept that in order to deal with her. See what I'm saying? Now, am I trying to prevent that, change that? Yes, I am. I'm currently, like I said, I'm working overnight. But once taxes hit, that's what I'm relying on right now because my job don't pay me much. I'm on child support. I don't want to go into full details. I can really talk.
But does that make you nervous sometime when she go?
Who baby daddy is this that's on child support that's going picking up homeless women off the street and then getting into whole relationships with them? Whose baby daddy is this? Somebody tell me inside of the chat who baby daddy this is because, man, what are y'all doing out here?
To make her hustle, whether she gonna come back safe or not?
Or not. Yes, it does. Very nervous. Like I'll just I'm waiting there. See what I'm saying? I wait the whole entire time, whether it's an hour, half an hour, 10 minutes. I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping right, I'm right behind her every step of the way.
So I heard you say when you get your taxes. So what is your plan when you get your taxes to get you out of here?
Basically, it's going to be a start. It's a little process, but at least I'll be able to restore my license, go to school for my CDL, where I can make enough money, whereas child support is not affecting me. I can be able to provide a spot for, myself. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Being as though I'm 30 years old, I can have a spot somewhere safe for her to be at, warm, and get her back into the hospital to go through her detox process again, recovery.
So, do you really love her?
Honestly, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I can call her what y'all want. I do though. She's really different though, especially when you catch her sober. She's a different person. She has a decent personality, beautiful smile. She's very bright. And remind you, she got me by 4 years, so just some things she could teach me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things I can teach her.
What
you know
can she teach you?
So you got the same thing to the world. What would you say about not judging somebody who have addiction?
Oh, man, no way.
Seriously, I don't judge. If that was the case, I wouldn't be out here. And I hate it. My hand is this way for a reason. I broke my 2 fingers because of the simple fact my uncle is judgmental. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I have to respect that he don't want them in his home, but I think everyone should be a free, judge-free zone. I don't like the fact that people are judging other people. You don't know what they're going through. What?
Wait. He's saying that he broke his hand because he got into it with his homeboy over his homeboy checking him. See, his homeboy is a real friend. That's the only friend that he had was his homeboy. His homeboy checked him and said, man, what is you doing out here on the streets messing around with these people catching bum bumps? You know what I'm saying? Getting tempted so that you can be on that Fenty lean.
I'm telling
his
you.
homeboy is the only person that was his friend in the whole wide world.
They went through it for them to get them to that point to where they started using. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm an alcoholic, put it that way. I like to drink a lot. My family judged me a lot over that. I did a lot of locked up over it. Almost lost my life. See what I'm saying? I got into a lot of drama over that, but I don't like the fact people judge. I would just tell people, like, honestly, mind your business. For real. Because if you was in that situation, how would you feel? If you was in a position, and on top of that, you can have everything today, but you can lose it tomorrow.
Correct.
Nothing's promised.
So
I was telling, we had this conversation on, I'm going to have to include this on After Hours. We had this conversation on After Hours that if you was homeless, would you want your chick to live in a car with you? And most of us, I don't remember what everybody else said. I know what I said. And I said, listen, I got to get myself together before I start to include somebody else in what I got going on. Yeah. Now, if you was already married and you was up and then you go through something like I actually had, during the 08 recession or whatever, and you just hold it down, then that's a whole nother conversation. But if you up or if you just down and then you still seeking a relationship, you don't have no time for that. Especially as a man. You don't have no time to be seeking a relationship when you down. You got to figure it out. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing that I've seen this year.
How would you go about it if, your income tax come through and your other half ain't willing to go through with the rehab process? Would you stay out here?
Oh, man.
God bless you.
Only the member gets you
They
real
handing
good.
out.
1 second. Y'all see us
God bless you,
doing?
sir.
Look,
Get
God
your love,
bless
sir.
you.
Follow the please. God bless you. Thank you.
Man.
So
I'm gonna take it from the top, right? So how would you go about it once you get your rehab? I mean, once you get your income tax money, and your other half decide that she don't want to do the rehab, would you stay out here or would you continue to go on about your life?
Honestly, as many times I thought about giving up, just saying forget it all, I'm still here though. And she really appreciates that, especially when it's a time of need. Like she tell me all the time, like, I really love you, I appreciate it. And it's hard to let her go though. You know what I'm saying? I really love her, so I'm gonna stay by her side.
So it's getting cold.
This is crazy, bro. I always like to give credit to the content creators, so I'm gonna definitely link that back in the description.
Sad,
Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life.
We gotta do better, man.
I don't know what to say. I might have to talk about this on the Millionaire Morning Show.
We down
I love y'all. I
bad.
appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.